What do you need to grind? What's farmable and where do you go to do it? Here's the checklist for the new winter campaign on JP. Everything is timestamped in the description if you want to skip to certain parts. So, first up, we have the story events. Now, none of these are new events, but they are worth doing if you haven't already. If you have done them all before, I recommend just spending your stamina on the Hope, Fight Against Despair event to farm Gravity Chamber training locations. Now, the Galactic Crisis Bojack event lets you farm a Super Saiyan Gohan that awakens into a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Stage 8. He's honestly not very good, but he is really useful for farming the super attacks of other Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 Gohans, like the 2 LRs. You can get his medals from Stage 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and he needs 12 of each character to Dokkan Awaken. However, this event is also notable as the way to farm Int LR Bojack's medals. I highly recommend pre-farming those in case you pull him on the New Year's Step Up banner. He needs 7 Bojack medals from Stage 7, and 12 of each other member of his squad on Stage 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can farm medals for all the other characters as well, but they aren't very good, so that's pretty low priority. To awaken all the possible units, you'll need 43 medals from Stage 3 and from Stage 4, 36 medals from Stage 5 and Stage 6, 31 medals from Stage 7, and 36 medals from Stage 9. Hybrid Saiyans increases the drop rate for this event, so be sure to load your team with as many LR Hybrid Saiyans as you can. Then there's the Super Android 13 event, which lets you farm physical Android 14 and 15. They're really nice to have if you have the Dokkan Fest Android 13 since they support and let you foresee super attacks when paired with him. You can farm them from Stage 1 of the event, and you'll need 10 medals from Stage 2 and Stage 3 to Dokkan Awaken them. You'll also need medals from this event to awaken LR AGL Super Saiyan Goku, so make sure to farm an additional 7 medals from Stage 2, 3, and 4. And if you'd like to awaken STR Android 13, you can farm 20 more medals from Stage 4, for a total of 17 medals from Stage 2 and 3, and 27 medals from Stage 4. Super Saiyans is the boosted category for this one. Now, I alluded to this at the beginning of the video, but the Hope Fight Against Despair event is extremely important to do, not only for the free-to-play units you can farm, but also because you can farm one of the most valuable training locations here. When you've finished farming all of the other content, make sure to come back and do Stage 2 on Z Hard to stock up. I recommend having between 300 to 800 gravity chambers since it has been a while since this came back. It'll save you a lot of training items in the future. However, I really don't want to undersell the free-to-play units here. Tech Future Android 17 and STR Future Android 18 are very valuable as they stack attack and defense and work quite well together. They tend to be useful in finishing Legendary Goku event missions, and you can farm Android 17 from Stage 3 and Android 18 from Stage 6. To Dokkan Awaken Android 18, you need 15 of the Android 18 medals, and for Android 17, you'll need 15 of the Android 17 medals. Both of those can be found on Stage 10. You can also use them to farm the super attacks for AGL and physical future Android 17 and 18. While the Gohan and the Trunks you can farm here aren't great, you can use them to farm up Int Future Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan Future Gohan, and any Super Saiyan Future Trunks super attacks, which there are a lot. The Trunks also has an Extreme Z arena which will be returning during this celebration. He isn't good, but he is usable. To awaken all the possible units you can farm from this event, you'll need 13 medals from Stage 7, 10 medals from Stage 8, 28 Android 17 and 26 Android 18 medals from Stage 10, and 29 medals from Stage 11, and the boosted category is Future Saga. Remember to come back here to farm your gravity chambers. Then you've got the Pride Troopers story event, which lets you farm Cahersal, which stacks defense and provides nice support for Universe 11 allies. Definitely worth farming. You can get him from Stage 2 and his medals from Stage 3. He needs 10 and you should farm an extra 10 to Dokkan Awaken the general pool into Topo. So you'll need a total of 20 medals from Stage 3 and the boosted category is Universe 11. It's a bit of a small category, so just run a Universe Survival Saga lead with as many Universe 11 units as you can. Then the Hero Extermination events will be getting one more stage to Dokkan Awaken the Whis and Hatchiyak units. While farming these events is never fun, I recommend getting these two awakened in case we have an EZA arena for them in the future. The Whis is actually pretty decent defensively as well. You'll need 7 medals from the latest stage of each event to get those done, and you can also get copies of them from Stage 20 of their respective events. Then, in about a week's time, on December 8th, we're going to have more story events returning. The Bio Broly event doesn't really have any good units to farm, but it does have easy access to Krillin, which lets you farm the Int Battlefield 1, the free-to-play LR, the General Pool AGL one, and the Baba Shop STR one. You can get him to drop from stage 4, and if you're using the boosted category, Resurrected Warriors, it should be an easy farm. You can also farm Tech Bio Broly from stage 5, but he's not that good. There's also medals for other units you can farm, but those are also not good yet. If you do want to do them, you'll need 10 Goten and 10 Trunks medals from stage 2, 10 Android 18 medals from stage 3, and 10 Bio Broly medals from stage 5. Wrath of the Dragon, Tapion's event, is not a great event. You can farm a Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 from stage 1 and 2, and a Kid Trunks from stage 5, but just do this one for stones. None of those units are good. The Lord Slug event is quite nice though. You can farm STR Kaioken Goku and Tech Lord Slug who have decent EZAs. You can get the Kaioken Goku from stage 4, but make sure to farm an additional 5 copies for the EZA. You can also use him to farm the Tech Kaioken Goku super attack, so I recommend doing that as well. You can get Lord Slug from stage 2, and remember to grab an extra 5 copies there. He also works to level up physical Lord Slug super attack, so I recommend farming that if you do have him. Both of them need 20 medals to awaken, and you can find Lord Slugs on stage 5 and Kaioken Gokus from stage 6. If you have the physical Lord Slug, farm an extra 20 medals from stage 5 to Dokkan Awaken him as well. Additionally, if you have Tech Kid Gohan, the Int Support Kid Gohan, or the World Tournament AGL Kid Gohan, stage 1 is the best place in the game for you to farm their super attacks. The boosted category is Namekians, which makes farming this a little bit difficult if you don't have a good leader. You'll need to beat all the stages on every difficulty to unlock the Extreme Z Arena for Goku and Lord Slug. Then finally we have the Strongest Rivals Cooler event. This is the best place to farm STR and AGL Cooler's super attack. You can do that on stage 5 with the boosted category Wicked Bloodlines, and you can also technically farm Final Form Cooler's super attacks with the Int SR Cooler from Summons, and these are all the medals you need. I don't recommend doing that though. Now as far as the featured units on the banner go, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Int Future Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan Future Gohan, AGL Bardock, and Android 13 are all farmable. You can farm Teen Gohans for the Tech Gohan from either the World Tournament Reborn event or from the Most Fearsome Majin Story event where you farm the chocolates. The future Gohans come from the Hope Fight Against Despair event, which we talked about earlier, and Bardock can just be farmed from the free-to-play STR Bardock Squad event on Thursdays. Android 13 is also farmable, although you do have to use SRs to do it. You can get the Tech SR Android 13 from Area 14, Level 8 of the main story on Hard, not Z-Hard. You'll get 1 per run, and if you awaken it to an SSR, you'll have a 50% chance to raise the super attack of AGL Android 13. Bojack and Zangia are semi-farmable, and that's just from their SRs that you get on banners, so hopefully you saved a few there. And as far as medals go, they all just Dokkan Awaken from their own events and need 77 medals, except for Zangia, who awakens from Bojack's Dokkan event, and she just needs 35 of the medals. And if you want to know whether or not I recommend summoning on this banner, check out the Should You Summon I put out earlier in the description down below. And if you're wondering about the category summon, I don't recommend it. Starting on the 8th, you'll have 2 EZAs, one of them is a new one for Int Super Gogeta, and I highly recommend doing the first 30 stages of that for the stones, even if you don't have Int Super Gogeta. We don't know what the effective category is yet, but once we do, just build a team with that with as many physical units as you can. You'll also have AGL Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku's EZA returning. He's weak to Universe 6, so if you have Hit or the Universe 6 girls, try to build a team around that. Tech Khalifa is a huge help here since she will dodge all the attacks. And when it comes to other events you may want to do for rewards, make sure to check out the new season of Battlefield. And as much as they do suck, do the chain battle on the 3rd. It's not fun, but it's free skill orbs and I believe some free stones as well. And that's it. I hope it helped. I was really happy to see you all like the last one of these I did, so I will try to keep doing that from now on. But I hope you all have a good day, a good week, a good life, and happy summons. Goodbye.